They call it the land of immortals. In the islands of Okinawa, Japan, it's not unusual to meet someone who is 90, 100, or even 110 years old, still walking, gardening, laughing, and living with purpose. In fact, Japan has one of the highest life expectancies in the world. Over 80,000 people there are officially recognized as centenarians, and many of them live not just long, but well. But why? Is it genetics? Is it the seaweed? Or is there something in their daily life, something simple, that we can copy today? That's what we're about to explore. In this video, we'll uncover 7 daily habits practiced by Japanese elders. Small rituals and routines that help them stay mentally sharp, physically strong, and emotionally grounded, even into their 90s and beyond. These are not extreme diets or expensive supplements. They're natural, consistent practices that anyone at any age can begin today. Because longevity isn't just about living longer. It's about living with joy, with meaning, and with health. So if you're over 60 or simply want to age with strength and grace, this video is for you. Let's begin our journey into the wisdom of Japan's longest living people. In Japan, there's a simple phrase that guides the way many elders eat. Hara, hachi, bu. It means, eat until you are 80% full. Not stuffed, not heavy, just satisfied. This small habit changes everything. By stopping before feeling full, the body has time to digest properly, and it avoids the constant overload that leads to inflammation, fatigue, and weight gain over time. Japanese elders aren't counting calories or following trendy diets. They eat slowly, they savor their food, and they listen to their body. But it's not just how much they eat, it's what they eat that matters too. Their meals are colorful, light, and anti-inflammatory by nature. Lots of vegetables, fermented foods like miso and natto, small portions of fish, seaweed, tofu, green tea, sweet potatoes. These are nutrient-dense healing foods, full of fiber, antioxidants, and natural probiotics. And most importantly, meals are treated with respect. There's a sense of gratitude before eating. Meals are shared. Plates are small, portions are balanced, and nothing is rushed. It's not a diet, it's a culture. One that keeps digestion strong, blood sugar stable, and inflammation low. All essential keys to healthy aging. So if you want to eat like the longest living people in the world, remember, eat light, eat colorful, eat slow, and stop at 80%. Your body will thank you for years to come. In Japan, most elders don't go to the gym, and yet they stay remarkably fit and mobile well into their 80s and 90s. Their secret? They move naturally, every single day. In rural towns and even in cities, older Japanese adults walk, a lot. They walk to the market, to visit friends, or simply to enjoy nature. Walking is not a workout, it's a way of life, and it doesn't stop there. Many of them sit on the floor, to eat, to relax, or even to sleep. This means their legs and hips stay flexible. Getting up and down multiple times a day naturally strengthens the lower body, helping to prevent falls and preserve independence. They also engage in gentle physical tasks, gardening, cleaning, preparing food, sweeping. These aren't chores. They're opportunities to keep the body moving in a calm and consistent rhythm. No heavy lifting, no intense cardio, just natural, daily motion. This constant low-intensity activity improves circulation, reduces stiffness, and keeps the joints alive and well. Even traditional practices like Tai Chi or radio calisthenics, short, gentle routines broadcast every morning, help maintain posture, coordination, and balance. And perhaps most important of all, they don't see movement as something to add to their day. Movement is the day. It's built into life, slow, intentional, and powerful. So, if you want to move like the Japanese elders, start small. Walk more. Sit on the floor. Use your body in daily rituals. Let movement become part of how you live, not just something you schedule. If there's one thing that stands out in the daily life of Japanese elders, it's rhythm. Not the rush of alarms and deadlines, but a gentle, natural flow. A pace that respects time, body, and spirit. Japanese elders don't sprint through their mornings. They begin slowly, with tea, silence, or a quiet moment outside. The day unfolds, not explodes. This soft rhythm is intentional, and it may be one of the most powerful secrets to their long, healthy lives. You see, constant urgency, the pressure to do more, be more, rush more, creates stress. And chronic stress is toxic to every system in the body: heart, brain, digestion, sleep. But the Japanese culture honors stillness. Elders take their time. They walk at their own pace. They pause between tasks. They sit with the sun. They breathe deeply without calling it meditation. And speaking of the sun, they let it in. Daily sunlight, even for just 10 to 20 minutes, plays a vital role in Japanese longevity. It regulates circadian rhythms, supports deep sleep, and boosts natural vitamin D, which protects bones, brain function, and immunity as we age. They don't hide from nature. They live in harmony with it. And behind that harmony, there's something even deeper. Ikigai. Ikigai is the reason you get up in the morning. It doesn't have to be a big dream or world-changing mission. For many elders, their ikigai is tending a garden, cooking for grandchildren, writing poetry, or folding origami. It's purpose, rooted in daily life. Having something to look forward to, no matter how small, has been shown to reduce depression, improve heart health, and even lower the risk of dementia. In Japan, elders don't just exist after retirement. They continue to contribute, connect, and create every single day. So what can we learn from this? Slow down. Step into the sun and find your reason, however simple, to keep moving forward. Because when you live with rhythm, light, and purpose, longevity stops being a number. It becomes a way of being. In Okinawa, there's a word that doesn't quite exist in most languages. It's called Moai. A Moai is a small group of people who commit to supporting each other, emotionally, socially, and even financially, for life. It might start in childhood or during young adulthood, but it lasts for decades, sometimes an entire lifetime. These aren't just friends, they're chosen family. They share meals, celebrate birthdays, help during illness, grieve together, laugh together, and check in regularly, not through screens, but in person, over tea or under the sun. It's no coincidence that in the regions of Japan with the highest longevity, the strength of these social bonds is just as important as the food on their plate or the steps they take each day. Science now confirms what Japanese elders have known for generations. Deep social connection is vital to human health. Studies show that loneliness can be as damaging to the body as smoking 15 cigarettes a day. It increases the risk of heart disease, cognitive decline, anxiety, and premature death. But connection, real connection, does the opposite. It reduces stress. It strengthens the immune system. It keeps the mind sharp and the heart open. That's why elders in Japan live not just longer, but happier, because they're not alone. And neither should you be. Even if you don't have a moai, you can build one. It starts with one small gesture. A phone call, a shared walk, a cup of tea with a neighbor. Reaching out without needing a reason. Building a support circle takes time, but it's one of the most powerful things you can do for your health, your spirit, and your future. We are not meant to age in isolation. We are meant to grow together. So ask yourself today, who are the people I can walk with, laugh with, grow old with? That answer might just be your secret to a longer life. Now that you've seen how Japanese elders live, their habits, their rituals, their mindset, you might be thinking, could I really do this? The answer is yes, but not all at once. You don't need to move to Okinawa or change your entire life overnight. True longevity is built one quiet, intentional step at a time. It starts with a glass of tea in the morning instead of coffee, a mindful meal instead of a rushed one, a short walk to sunset, pausing between tasks, calling a friend just to say hello. These are not dramatic changes, but they create momentum, and momentum becomes a lifestyle. The truth is, longevity isn't about chasing youth. It's about honoring life. It's about protecting your energy, nourishing your body, staying connected to others, waking up each morning with a reason to move forward. And if you're over 60, or even 40 or 50, it's not too late. In fact, it's the perfect time. Your experience, your presence, your choices, they all matter more than ever. So, take a deep breath, smile, and ask yourself, which of these 7 habits could I start today? Start with 1. Because your future isn't built by what you know. It's shaped by what you repeat. Here on this channel, we'll continue exploring the timeless wisdom of long-living cultures, from Japan and beyond. You'll learn how to nourish your mind, body, and spirit, simply and naturally. So if this video inspired you, even just a little, consider subscribing. Join a community that values aging with strength, with purpose, and with peace. Click like to help this message reach more people. And if you'd like to go even deeper into the science of aging, nutrition, and vitality, there's a book I truly recommend. It's called The Longevity Diet by Dr. Walter Longo. Dr. Longo is one of the world's leading researchers in healthy aging. His work blends modern science with traditional wisdom, including lessons learned from places like Japan. The book doesn't sell quick fixes or trendy solutions. Instead, it offers real, research-based strategies for extending your healthy years, using food, fasting, and practical routines. If you found value in this video, you'll love the clarity and depth this book offers. I've added the link in the video description if you'd like to check it out. Remember, you don't need to live to 100 to live well. You just need to live today, with care, with curiosity, and with love. Take a walk. Call someone you miss. Make your next meal colorful. Let the sun warm your skin. And trust, deeply, that small things, done with consistency, can change everything. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video.